They're gonna get something today, man.
This is a one and done speech. It's gonna be crazy.
How you doing, man?
VeeCon 2023, we ready?
You gotta blow this out.
Crush! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't want this for you. You're right. I don't.
I gotta go all in, like, I'm going all in again.
I have to go on a run.
If I wired everybody here,
Today and this weekend, I'm going to show you VeeCon. It's Gary Vaynerchuk's event. Tens of thousands of people go. My buddy Jesse is opening. Show Jesse real quick. I was asked to speak this past Tuesday, so we're going to do a little interview on stage. It's a little different than our all-day running event, but I think you guys will enjoy it. A lot of good vibes. Let's see how it goes.
At the end.
Is it that way? Man, everyone's a fucking Siegelman stage.
No.
What the fuck?
How you feeling, Dad?
Rob, how am I feeling? I'm feeling really good. Really, really good. Should we go up here? Indianapolis motherfucking Colts. Oh, you don't like being in it?
Dude.
I actually think we're at the Indianapolis Colts Stadium. Jesse is opening VeeCon, and his speech is gonna be fucking crazy. Like, truly off the charts. One and done speech. It's what Gary wanted. And so we have a little surprise on stage, which you'll see in this video. It's gonna be crazy. Jesse does it different, but not only that, this is a one and done speech. It's gonna be crazy. Sing! Woo! Woo! Yeah, Jess! This is dope. Super dope. This is super dope. Fucking amped right now. Fucking get it.
They're gonna get something today, man.
It's fucking crazy. How can you not be excited? This is life. What the fuck? I think we're going down here. 3, 2. I feel like I'm taking crazy time.
Dev, are you nervous?
I don't get nervous. I'm a little nervous.
I'm glad you guys are having fun with this.
VeeCon 2023, we ready? I'm excited what we're about to do here in a little bit. As a matter of fact, by show of clapping, how many people is it your first VeeCon? All right.
Giving them ideas back, and we wrap up these 4.5 hours, and we get in the elevator, and it goes great. Each meeting ends with them being like, hey.
As you're in activation,
Something's happening
as you're
on
in
stage.
self-line, as you're walking to the bathroom,
Don't tell them though, you gotta blur this out in the video. You gotta blur this out.
to as many stories
Gary
and the
right here
connections
going
that
nuts.
happened from last year's VeeCon.
I live for this shit. I'm not even speaking and I'm fucking amped the fuck up.
The VeeCon Cypher Stage, Jesse Ensler.
Start my speech, I just want to say one thing. I'm on a really big high. I just rode my bike across the United States of America. I did it in 14 days. I did it in 14 days with 10 friends to raise money for underprivileged kids. And I'm really happy to say that we'll be giving 2,000 kids that wouldn't get bikes and helmets. Yes, I'm really excited about that. So Gandhi was in a village, and one of the people from the village went over to Gandhi, and he said, Mr. Gandhi, if you had one message for the people in the village, what would the message be? And Gandhi took a napkin, and he wrote 5 words on the napkin, and he passed the napkin back to the villager, and he left. And the villager opened up the napkin. And those 5 words said, my life is my message. At the end of the day, your life is your message, man. Not the car you drive. It's how you show up for your kids, for your business, for the people around you. Your life is your message. And I was thinking about it on the bike ride, like what would be on my napkin? what would be on your napkin that matters the most? And I decided today at VeeCon, I'm going to do a one and done speech. Something that I can never do again. Something that if I got hit by a Mack truck, my kids to look back on this talk and be like, this was my dad's message. See, a couple of years ago, I decided I was going to go live on a monastery with 8 monks that have been there for 50 years. And as I'm going to the monastery, I decided like, it's a full Zen moment, man. I gotta go all in, like, I'm going all in. I gotta get like my mind right for the monastery. So I decided to shave my head. My head has been my trademark, my hair forever. So it looked a little something like this. And as I'm going to the monastery, come on, Wiz. As I'm going to the monastery, I walk in, and they put me in a room that's 10 feet wide, with one bed and one light. And I'm looking around, I'm gonna be there for 14 days. And Brother Christopher walks in, the Grand Poobah of the monastery. And he turns to me and he says, Jesse, tomorrow we start at 7 a.m. with prayer, reflection, and meditation. And I'm saying to myself, Brother Christopher, it's 7 p.m. What do I do for the next 12 hours? And he turned to me and he looked me in the eye and he said, you think. And I'm like, I think? I don't know how to think. Like, I'm fucked, I think. So before I got into the monastery, I had taken a crash course in transcendental meditation. So I said, this would be a really good time to meditate. So I set my timer, as they told me, for 20 minutes. And I started to focus on my mantra. And as I'm focusing on my mantra, my mind is getting bombarded with thoughts. What if my wife doesn't like me when I come home? What if the Hawks, why are the Hawks not winning? Why are we 500? What if my kids don't like me? I can't focus, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been here forever. Like, why hasn't my 20-minute timer beeped? But I'm like, well, maybe it's not 20 minutes yet. So I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it, and finally I'm like, I didn't set the timer. So I open my eyes and I look at my timer, and it says 2 minutes and 32 seconds. And I'm like, oh my God. My relationship with time is way out of whack. When we think of relationships, we think of relationships in terms of our relationship with our parents or our kids. But we rarely think of our relationship in terms of our relationship with money. Like, what's your relationship with money and time? How we doing, Dev? How am I looking, by the way? When we think of our relationship with money, like, we all work really hard. What are we working for? What do you want to do with your money? And go back next winter and do it again. And I'm like, next winter, I'm going back on Friday. I heard of a guy named Chad Wright, a Navy SEAL by the name of Chad Wright. And on the podcast, he was talking about how he medicated at the starting line of a 100-mile race that had only run 5 miles in his entire life, and took him all the way to the finish line of a 100-mile race by having to repeat the words over and over, I will not quit, I will not quit, I will not quit. I'm like, that's impossible, man. See, Chad is a Navy SEAL from the north backwoods of North Georgia. He's got a beard down to here like he's in ZZ Top. He's got tattoos all over his body and a look in his eye like he's seen some shit in the Navy. So the next morning we get to the breakfast table. He says, Jesse, today we're going to do 3 things and 3 things only, man. And if you do those 3 things, man, you're going to shatter your 38 miles. He said, the first thing we're going to do is we're never going to give our pain a voice. He said, I know it's going to be hard. You're going to say to yourself, I don't have what it takes. I don't have enough experience. We don't come from money. I'm not good at that. I know you're going to say in your case, I'm tired. I got blisters. I don't want to do this. But we're never going to speak those words. Because if we speak those words, we give them power. If I ask you how you feel today, your only answer is outstanding. How do you feel? Outstanding. How do you feel? Outstanding. How do you feel? Outstanding. Jeff, this week, be mindful of the people in your inner circle that says we don't come from money. We don't have enough experience. I never launched a widget company before. This is new to us. Think of the words that they speak, because the words that your kids speak, the words that you say to yourself, dictate what's on your napkin. That's how this works. How do you feel? Outstanding. How do you feel? Outstanding. How do you feel? Outstanding. Outstanding. People in your life, are you willing to shave your fucking head to get a point across at a conference that what you're willing to do dictates what will happen in your life? And if you're willing to do all of those things, then tell the people that can't, you don't, you won't, we don't come from. Tell them to take the $10,000 and shove it right up their ass.
He's one of the best!
I'm the Casey friend. I wrote you a letter, you know. That's very nice. Appreciate you.
It's great to see you. We'll get a photo with you. I'll send it to Silvo.
Yeah, let's go.
Here we go. Awesome, mate.
Sorry, guys.
That went well. That went really well.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you got into it. Easy. Let me clean it up. We just even it out. My legs so fucking curly. Just like pulling it. I know it's pulling. It's definitely my friend.
Wait, let me get a picture of it before you clean it up. Oh, we're hand mic for me? Is that
So you're Carol.
I'm Carolyn.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Gail? Yeah. Back. You look aerodynamic.
3. So 3.
Crushed! Crushed!
Amazing.
Are you kidding me? Crushed! Not that I'm going home now, but I can go home now and be completely satisfied to come an Indy.
Afterthoughts, how was it?
I gotta process it all. Devon did a good job. He was in slow motion.
That was some G.I. Jane shit right there.
Thanks, Dev. What I owe you? We're good.
I was reading your book. How you doing, man? Pleasure. You've never met? Devon. Nice to meet you. Matt. My name's not
Ashlyn. How'd you guys do up there? Good?
Yeah, it was great. It's
It was
hard
good.
to hear.
Yeah.
Massive echo.
First time I had to ask the question like 3 times, but it was good.
Oh, shit.
It's cool. Yeah. They're going for like rapper questions for me and then like inspirational ones for them. So.
Do you, when you're on stage, do you hear an echo like that?
No, I have in-ears.
Yeah.
Now, like, when I first started cutting, I'm like, oh boy, this is fucking curly.
I could see on your face at first when you were
Like,
like,
okay.
oh, this is like, you're like, all right, this is Jesse's hair.
But it was good. I was like, okay, I gotta take
And
the
then you
top,
got
top
it.
part off first
Yeah.
and then the second layer.
Yeah.
Curly. And I knew I was pulling it a little bit. I felt bad. Like, fuck. He's probably like, let's go. Fuck.
He did well, just talking through it.
When I was living with the mods.
Up, down.
Right, we're not gonna do it yet, but we're gonna do it later. What? Saw. That's how Saw started, isn't it?
So
Your
Saw
other
literally
bags?
started that
Yes,
way. You might
I
go on
have
like
them, but
a.
they're
You might
mine.
have to go on a run. We're going to go see another keynote and see how everyone else does it. I think there's some good speakers, but there's other rooms, smaller rooms.
You'd have to talk to the guys.
Damn, Jesse just got attacked. I lost.
Yeah, it's gone.
Idiot.
Yeah.
He went up there now. Did you see something? got my number? Let's go. I got you. Man, send me your address. I'll send you a bunch of vitamins.
I'm gonna have separation anxiety, Dad.
I know, man. What the fuck?
I was going down in the video forever.
Dude, that was insane.
Yeah, next time you need a haircut, I'm doing it.
Okay, done.
Hi.
I like it.
This is such an amazing.
Yeah, I'm so glad you got to come to
Me
the
too.
whole, not just this, but the whole
The whole thing.
The whole thing, man.
It was awesome.
Yo, dominating Dallas.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's day 2. 2. Is that good? What do we got? What do we got today? We got a little chat up there. Where's my boy Nick? We're gonna talk on life and some good shit. Gary's here, obviously.
Devon.
What up, man? What up, man?
Great to meet you.
Thanks, brother.
Great to meet you.
What's your
Keep
name?
doing what you're doing. Teddy Sorlis.
Very nice to meet you
as well.
Nice to meet
Best
you.
of luck.
Come check it out, man. We're about to chat a little bit.
Are you?
Yeah, at the Visa.
David Meltzer?
With Nick Dio.
Okay.
At the Visa stage.
Fantastic.
Come check it out. About to go rip it. I don't know where the fuck Nick is though. Nick and I. Are we next or no?
Devon Levesque.
And Nick?
Devon, what's up? I don't have you.
Nick told me 12:45 or 1:45.
I don't have a 145 at all. I don't have you on here whatsoever.
Oh, that's great.
In the visa space?
I think. I mean,
Yeah, double check that one.
went to the wrong spot. Fuck. Rob, it's your fault. I kind of like this. And this is gonna be nice and intimate. It's great. Where's the classroom? Classroom over here? Oh, man. Yo, what is good? What is good? Oh, man, it's good to see everyone. All of us evolve, over time, right? So if you think on this, we go to elementary school for 4 years, we go to middle school for 4 years, then we go to high school for 4 years, then we go to college for 4 years. And then we're expected to do an internship for a couple years and then stay at a job for 30 years. That math doesn't make sense. We're supposed to evolve. We're supposed to change. Our body and society is actually teaching us to change every 4 years, right? And so I think there is a sense of growth we should all naturally have. Like, we shouldn't be stressed by what society says, go work at this job for 30 years or 40 years and like you have to have this career. Shit changes, you know what I mean? You know, yes, I was running nightclubs. Yes, you know, then I had a restaurant. Then I was like, you know what? Restaurant industry is not for me. Cool, let me try some training out. All right, cool, meal preps. Let me try that out. Boom. You know, I like investing right now in my life. Who knows, maybe in 5 years I'm gonna be like, I love baking cakes. I might open a bakery. I don't know. But I think we're supposed to evolve. We're supposed to try things new. And like whatever makes us happy at that point in time, we should lean into that hard. If you're not stoked when you're, you know, waking up and what the fuck you do every day, then change what the fuck you do every day. You have to. You know what I mean? Like, thank you. I'm genuinely ecstatic every single day. My goal is to just make people happy, and like I really truly believe that if people can lean into the things that they love and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna do this, and like hopefully it works out. It always does. When we were on this recent bike ride, it's astonishing how many humans in the world, especially in America, live in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like nowhere. They're in a tent, they're in an RV, there's no cell phone service for 8 hours in each direction. And I think that's simple. I think that's like the base. And then you just start adding things on. You know, maybe you want to call your mom and dad. Okay, that's another layer. Maybe you want to have, you know, an extra income. That's another layer. We're putting the layers on. You know what I mean? So we're the ones that are adding the stress to our life. And so why complain when we're the ones that are fucking asking for it? You and I are asking for this right now. I'm not stressed out. You know what I mean? Like, we asked for this. And so we can't feel sorry for ourselves. And if we do, then dial it back down a little bit, you know? But don't live in that constant, well, he's doing this and she's doing that and they're doing this. Like, live for you. Like, live how the fuck you want. And like, what's your simple? And then how much can you keep adding to it to where you're not developing depression, you're not developing anxiety, you're not developing, you know, this crazy FOMO because someone else is doing shit. Like, it's you, it's your fucking life. You know what I mean?
With how society's going, I think success is a lot of people see it as a materialistic thing.
Yeah.
Especially like when you're young, you feel like you need a lot of money to do certain things. Was there ever a point in your life where the idea of success kind of changed for you and you didn't see this?
Yeah, I think everyone has their own definition of success. I would say the definition for me is where I can be myself 100% of the time. I don't change for anyone. I was invited to the White House to meet President Biden a couple years ago, and I fucking wore Vans. My tattoos were out. Like, what's up, motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like, same way I'm gonna, meet someone that's starting a company. It's the same, and I believe that's success. I don't have to change for anyone. Maybe your mom. Don't call your mom a motherfucker, but you know what I mean? Like, I love being myself 100% of the time, and I would say that probably changed for me after military academy. Yeah, military academy helped me out, like, really understand, I don't know, what life's about. And then once I started really climbing these mountains and going into these harder grit challenges and hitting that 2.5 of fun is when I really started to think on, what is success? Like, what the fuck are we doing? And I felt good when you don't have to think. I didn't prepare for this. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of, when you don't have to think, life is so much easier and you can just be you. It's like a hack or something, so.
I want to thank everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, dog.
Love you, brother. Great job.
What up, dog? How come? How you feeling, brother? You see me shave his head yesterday?
Yeah,
It's fucking nuts.
He's the best.
It was off the charts.
You good?
Yeah, real good. Him and I are just ripping, man. Dude, he's the best. He's a good guy. I couldn't find a better business partner, He's good, man.
He's good people.
He just rips.
Doing well?
Yeah, man. How about you?
Really good.
Healthy? Cold plunging?
No cold plunging.
Sauna?
Yeah, a little sauna.
All right, good. Stay healthy, man.
I'm
You
getting
look good.
more and more healthy.
You look good. You don't want this, man.
You know what's so funny? I don't want this from
No.
you, you're right, I don't. But my 10-year-old,
Yeah.
natural writing, at 4, I started making him full left. He shoots left.
No.
He's killing it.
You're kidding.
Because he's fully,
It's the best thing you ever did.
Best thing I ever did. Watching him destroy people, he's getting all my anger at not being good at it. Out
That's
on everyone
fucked
else.
up. Love, man. I'll see you. Yesterday black, now white.
Yeah, that's what I do.
What's tomorrow, red?
Yeah, I got a hat for you.
Yes. Do you have one on you? Yeah, I'd love one. Oh, that's a good one for Nina. I'm kind of a red guy, actually. No. Everyone always does red.
No one does that.
No one does red?
I mean, one of the
I'll do red.
we never sold that.
Come on, Nina. Come on, Andrew.
Get in there.
I gotta put this on.
Dev, we've
Yes.
had a fun relationship.
We have.
You invited me over to your apartment in Jersey City.
I remember that.
I attribute any success that I have to just saying yes and showing up without really getting much context on things.
Yeah.
And I show up, and first it's like, all right, boom, 2-mile run, and I was not in as good a shape I am now. Boom, so we hit the run, I survived that. Then we moved into the workout room, also I'm on a treadmill with a fucking gas mask on my face.
You were.
and put me through the ringer, and we did it. But that was just a little bit of context. Have you always lived your life with the amount of joy and the amount of fun that is purported in your content?
Yeah. I grew up I remember growing up in New Hampshire, and I had my 2 buddies, Greg and Curtis, and they every day we would always be doing something different, right? In New Hampshire, you have lakes and you have mountains and you have so many things to do outside. I grew up on a farm, so riding horses, milking cows. You can milk anything. Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing? No, but we always did something, and I was always
Dev, thank you for coming to VeeCon. Thank you for being here with me and 137.
Tyler.
Question, where are you off to next? What's the next week look like for you?
LA, Arizona, Ibiza, getting ready for Mount Everest. Yeah, that's on top of my mind.
Mount Everest is sick?
Mount Everest, I think, is sick. I'm excited. Yeah.
The
Let's
crew's
go,
gonna be
Beast.
behind you, brother.
Let's go,
Appreciate
Beast.
you.
Love you, man.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
That's it. That's what we do. We fucking asked for it. Successful?
Successful.
That's a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing what VeeCon is a little like. Hope you guys enjoyed Jesse's speech. I hope you enjoyed shaving the head. Hope you enjoyed seeing Gary. Hope you enjoyed some of the tips that I gave on the interview and the little chat. It's just good energy. I recommend everyone shows up to as many events like this as possible. Meet people, talk, socialize, open your brain, learn. It's a wrap. Let me know if you guys want to say anything else. Love, love, love.